A near miss and a wake-up call. Alaska Airlines Flight 1282. In January 2024, Alaska Airlines Flight 1282 took off from Seattle to San Francisco. Mid-flight, the ordinary became extraordinary. A loud bang echoed, and a section of the interior door panel ripped away. Passengers saw the outside world rushing by. The pilots executed an emergency landing. Thankfully, no one was seriously injured. The culprit? 4 missing bolts. Their absence pointed to lapses in quality control. The FAA launched an investigation. The incident became a turning point. It was a wake-up call for the entire industry.
The Alaska Airlines incident opened a Pandora's box of problems for Boeing. The FAA, now acutely aware of potential manufacturing flaws, launched a comprehensive audit of Boeing's production lines. The audit uncovered systemic issues, including inadequate oversight of suppliers and inconsistent quality control measures. As the FAA investigation gained momentum, tragedy struck again. In April 2024, a Boeing 737 MAX, the same model involved in the Alaska Airlines incident, crashed during landing in South Korea. The crash, which claimed the lives of all 122 people on board, sent shockwaves through the aviation world. Preliminary investigations into the South Korean crash pointed to a potential malfunction in the aircraft's automated flight control system, a system that had been implicated in 2 previous fatal 737 MAX crashes in 2018 and 2019. The similarities were chilling, and the once trusted aircraft manufacturer was now facing a full-blown crisis of confidence. The South Korean crash had immediate and far-reaching consequences. Regulators around the world grounded the 737 MAX, dealing a significant blow to Boeing's bottom line. The company's stock price plummeted, and orders for new aircraft dried up.
The pressure on Boeing mounted as the FAA intensified its scrutiny. The agency demanded answers, launching a series of public hearings where Boeing executives faced tough questions from lawmakers and families of crash victims. The hearings revealed a troubling pattern of negligence and a corporate culture that seemed to prioritize profits over safety. The FAA's investigation culminated in a scathing report that identified systemic failures in Boeing's design, production, and certification processes. The report accused the company of withholding crucial safety information from regulators and failing to adequately address concerns raised by its own employees. The fallout from the FAA's findings was swift and severe. Boeing faced billions of dollars in fines and penalties. The company was forced to ground its entire fleet of 737 MAX aircraft, resulting in massive financial losses and a significant blow to its reputation. The once mighty aviation giant was now a shadow of its former self, its future hanging precariously in the balance.
Section 4. Labor's Stand. The machinist strike and its impact. As if the FAA investigations and the fallout from the South Korean crash weren't enough, Boeing faced yet another crisis in 2024, a crippling strike by its machinists' union. The strike, which lasted for 2 months, brought Boeing's production lines to a standstill, further exacerbating the company's woes. At the heart of the labor dispute were concerns over pay, benefits, and working conditions. The machinists, represented by the International Association of Machinists and Aerospace Workers, argued that Boeing had been eroding their wages and benefits for years, all while prioritizing executive bonuses and shareholder profits. The strike had a significant impact on Boeing's already fragile financial state. The company was forced to delay deliveries of new aircraft, resulting in lost revenue and frustrated customers. The strike also highlighted the growing tension between Boeing's management and its workforce, further eroding morale within the company.
Boeing's history of close calls. The events of 2024 were not isolated. Boeing has a troubled past marked by close calls, design flaws, and a corporate culture that has, at times, prioritized expediency over safety. In the 1980s, fatal accidents involving Boeing 737 aircraft raised concerns about the rudder system. Years of investigations and lawsuits led Boeing to acknowledge the design flaw and implement a fix. In the 1990s, scrutiny over the 747 safety followed incidents like the TWA Flight 800 explosion. The FAA issued directives requiring Boeing to modify the aircraft's fuel system. Recent tragedies involving the 737 MAX highlight ongoing safety and transparency issues. Boeing must confront past mistakes, learn from them, and prioritize safety above all else.